Look at this dude. Wait till you see the. No, 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 no. Look at the top of his head.
Did you miss me? I know I missed you. I can't believe these niggas ain't rapping this shit, man. Look. First time, she was in my math class. Long hair, brown skin with the fat ass. Sat beside me, used to laugh, had mad jokes.
It's 2KC and J here. I'm Carl, and welcome to the All-Star Snubs Show, Episode 1. Today, we'll be looking at last year's All-Star Snubs, in my opinion, both from the Western Conference, Damian Lillard of the Portland Trailblazers, and Mike Conley of the Memphis Grizzlies. Let's get right into it. So, there's been a lot of All-Star Snubs over the year, and most of them have been in the Western Conference. That is because the Western Conference has so much talent, which is also why the Eastern Conference is really talent deprived. Damian Lillard was one of the main All-Star snubs last year, but he isn't even the biggest of the last decade. He's been an All-Star 2 times, in 2013-14 and 2014-15, and one of those was as an injured reserve. In 75 games, he had 27 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal, on 44% field goal shooting, 37% three-point shooting, an 87% free throw percentage, and he had a 24 player efficiency rating, and his usage rate was 31%. And that was 2016-17, and he wasn't voted in. Now, in the Western Conference defense and all of the voters, it is stacked at the guard position in the Western Conference, but Klay Thompson, I would have picked Klay Thompson over Damian Lillard this past season. And that's the only player that really Damian Lillard could be in for. Because Russell Westbrook, James Harden, Stephen Curry, I think they all deserved it. But anyways, the bigger All-Star snub, at least to me, is Mike Conley over the last decade. He's the main card because he's been in the NBA from 2008 to 2017. That's almost a decade, and he has never made an All-Star team, and the only accolade he's really accomplished is the 2012 to 2013 All-Defensive Second Team. And his averages are 14.2 points, 3 rebounds, 5.7 assists, 1.5 steals, on 44% field goal shooting, 38% three-point shooting, 82% free throw percentage, and he had a 17.4 PER over all those years, and his usage rate was 21%. To me, that's the biggest snub of the last decade. And he's one of my favorite players personally. He's my favorite left-handed player, and I'm a lefty. He's my second favorite player in general. And I think that's like kind of disrespectful. He's been the year a decade. He's posted up the All-Star numbers consistently. Maybe not in his first couple years, but over the last 5 years or so, he's posted up the numbers, but they still haven't given him the nod. And so he's probably going to retire without All-Star appearances, but he's going to retire with All-Star numbers, which is pretty disappointing. But that's all I can say on the subject, really. I mean, there are other players more deserving. Like this year, Russell Westbrook, Stephen Curry, and James Harden. But in past years, Mike Conley should have at least 1 or 2. But that's my thoughts on it. You can put your thoughts down in the comment section. That's all I gotta say. I'm 2KC and J. I'm Carl, and we're out.
First off, I ain't playing no games. Yop at your brain, have your face looking strange.